Hey everybody, Shaman32 here. Welcome to the channel. We're here today to react to the 7th episode of Season 1/Season 14 of Doctor Who. This one is entitled The Legend of Ruby Sunday. Hopefully that means we're going to get some answers. I don't know what kind of answers we're going to get, considering we've got one more episode left, which is crazy. We're almost done already. Like on one side, I've seen a positive for that. It's one less thing to edit. But the downside is we won't have any more Doctor Who until Christmas. How am I going to cope? I'd rather have stuff to edit than have to wait for Doctor Who. But God, this season I have loved. I've loved it. Ncuti is the Doctor. What is it? Oh, sorry, second thing I've recorded tonight. Both times I start recording, my daughter starts stirring in her bed. So I've got her monitor here. So if you hear her, I do apologise. Their timing tonight is awful. Anyway, back on track. Ncuti is fantastic. Ruby is amazing. Both Ncuti and Millie are fantastic. I loved last episode. Rogue needs to come back at some point, whether it's now my daughter's monitor's running out, so apologies. I'm gonna put the volume right down. Apologies if you hear it again. Anyway, where was I? Even her monitor's interrupted me now. But Rogue needs to come back at some point, whether it's these last two episodes, whether it's next season. He needs to come back while Ncuti is still the Doctor. He needs to. The fact that he said, "Find me," tells me, okay, they're just leaving it open in case they can get Jonathan Groff back, which is still fucking crazy they got him in the first place. But they're leaving it open for the possibility whenever they can schedule him, I'm assuming. But if we get him this one, I will be very happy. I'm highly doubt we're going to get him that quick, you know. Maybe next season, maybe Christmas special. He could be the Christmas special. I will not complain in the slightest. His and Ncuti's chemistry, oh my God. Their chemistry for me was fantastic. Like, I can understand, like, criticisms of it being a bit quick or just stuff like that. But then we had Girl in the Fireplace. There's been precedents for the president. Is it precedents? Precedent. You know what word I mean. It's not the first time it's happened. It's happened before with the Doctor, with other characters, where they've fallen for people quickly, and it does happen. It happens. I can still understand that criticism of it. Like, I can totally get how that wasn't for everybody, but for me, that had so many elements of Doctor Who I love. That is one of my favourite episodes that's probably my favourite episode in a long time. Possibly one of my favourite episodes of Modern Who. Quite possibly. It was so fucking good. It had, for me personally, lots of things I loved. I love my historical episodes. I love them. Like, my favourite part of Classic Who so far is Marco Polo. I love the Aztecs well. I love going back in time with the Doctor. I fucking love it. It's so good. And then, like, there was the humour, and there was like campy, silly aliens, but they were still kind of scary. And the fucking costumes were fantastic. Because to me, like, Doctor Who, like, it's like, it's good in so many different ways, but when it's like slightly campy, it's not afraid to be a bit camp, but also scary at the same time. That good mixture of silly and scary is really, and the humour and the emotion, and it's so good for me personally. Fantastic episode. Bloody fantastic. But I am nervous. One theory I've seen going around this week about Rogue, and I gotta say, I hope it's not true. What if Rogue is the one who waits? Because he's technically waiting for the Doctor to find him in some other dimension along with the shoulder. I'm bad with people's names, let alone the names of different alien races. But he could be the one who waits. But then again, that would be too similar to me. The character Maisie Williams, that's it, not Millie, sorry. Millie Gibson, Maisie Williams. It'd be too similar because, like, she wasn't waiting, but you know what I mean? Just like staying in time, and it turned her bad. Ish. convoluted. It's confusing for me personally. Plus, my memory's awful. A lot of stuff going on. My memory's worse than usual. Saying something, but I don't like. It'd be an interesting idea, but I want the Doctor and Rogue to be on the same side. I don't want Rogue to go bad. But we've got a lot of things that could be answered in these 2 episodes, or it could be leading on to the Christmas special. So we might get more questions than answers in this one. And the next one. But we got Mrs. Flood, we got Susan Twist, Ruby. What's going on with Ruby? Her mother, the fact that the vision of her mother for the Doctor changed to her pointing. We're assuming, is it even her mother, or is it just somebody that dropped her off? Was she an immaculate conception? Was she made? We don't know. Is Mrs. Flood Susan? Is Susan Twist Susan? There's so many different forking theories. Now, I'm going to say I've done really well to avoid spoilers. Like last time, I stopped before we went into the trailer for the next one, which sadly meant I missed the tribute to... I'm not going to cry. To William Russell. I'm not going to forking cry. I'm not. Cause I got emotional when I spoke about it in the following episode of Classic Who that I recorded. That's not going to be on, not this week, next week is when that one's coming to YouTube, because it was done for level 3 of my Patreon. And then it'd be level 2 anyway, but I stopped that, but I have avoided spoilers a week. Gone to BBC iPlayer. What do I see? I see Ruby, I see the Doctor, I see Mel. On BBC iPlayer. Unavoidable. So I wanted to get that out there. I know Mel is in this one. I knew she was going to be in this season somehow, because there was one or two castings that I knew about. I knew about Jonathan Groff. I knew about Indira Varma, who was fantastic. She was so good with the burn mannerisms. And I knew about Mel. And there's one other one, which I'm thinking is probably going to be in this one or the next one. I'm assuming they're going to be in this one. But I'm going to get going because I've been waffling on for longer than I intended. I've been trying to cut these down and I'm just waffling on even more. It's gone midnight. I'm drinking coffee, iced coffee. We're going to get going before I waffle on even more, aren't we? If you enjoyed this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Give the notification bell a tick. You'll know when the next episode goes live. Let's get going with the reaction. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh dear, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous because the fact it's got something to do with Ruby in the opening title. I mean, in the title, because this. Okay, we're going straight to Unit K. Yes.
Calls everyone.
There she is. That's the other casting. I'm so looking for. Oh.
TARDIS Vector 1.
Oh, Vector, nice. Okay, but the fact that it's got Ruby in the title, what's that mean? I'm interested. Okay, Doctor, slow down. Oh, that guy's back. He was in he was in the 60th specials, wasn't he?
Ruby, this is Kate. We love Kate. I knew Kate's dad. He was the best of men.
I haven't got to him yet, but I'm so looking forward to it.
Looking good, sir. Hi, sorry, I didn't get your name.
Harriet, head of the archive.
I love how he's been with everyone. This is awesome.
Unit Scientific Advisor, 13 years old, accelerated genius. Thanks for passing, asteroid.
13 years old. Nice to meet you, Morris Goodman.
I've never seen anything he's been in, but I know he's award-winning and he seems really sweet. I'm looking forward to seeing him.
I need your help.
Okay.
Something really weird keeps happening. Everywhere I land,
Susan Twist?
a woman appears. Look.
Okay, we're going full on Susan Twist. Nice. Awesome.
She's an ambulance. She's a portrait in 1813, and the list goes on. Planet Slug. She's a
Whoa!
varsity.
Whoa! Okay, so there's more stuff we haven't seen. I love that jacket Ruby's wearing.
And right on cue.
This is when it changes. This is when the whole world is changed by me.
What?
Susan Triad, IT genius. And today she's releasing her software worldwide free of charge, a gift from Triad Technology.
That's making me think of Kingsman. That's not a good idea. And Cyberman.
Triad spells out.
TARDIS. Oh!
Well, obviously. Thank you.
Even I got that.
That is.
She's called Susan.
Is that significant?
Susan is the name of my granddaughter.
No, no, no. No. She is not Susan. Look, I know I've been saying I want Susan back, but she is not Susan. That's got to be a coincidence. She cannot be Susan. Oh my God.
It is my honor to be here today.
Susan Triad, entrepreneur, genius.
She's not Susan.
2 months ago, and we were straight onto her.
Okay.
Without the TARDIS anagram, evil genius with secret alien software. It's top of our list. God knows we stopped enough of
But
it.
she cannot be Susan. Susan can't be bad. No.
Hold on, excuse me. Doctor, am I being thick here? How do you not know your own granddaughter? I mean...
Does she regenerate? You haven't explained it yet? He hasn't explained it yet.
Time Lords can regenerate their faces, like a disguise. So we look different, but we're still the same.
And he's extra special.
What for?
It can save us if we're dying. Or sometimes we can hide ourselves away.
Be able to make a global
That can't be our Susan. No, she can't be a villain.
That's Triad HQ, 1 mile west of us. She goes live at 1500 to the whole world.
We're not fooling anyone.
The shareholders like it.
Oh, what do you think, Mel?
There she is, Mel.
That's my mate Mel. Oh, you would love Mel. Bonkers.
I got a long time before I get to her episode.
Ruby Sunday!
Oh, you're gonna warn me.
Aww.
Ruby is a foundling and was left on Ruby Roll.
We've got your history. After that
Okay.
invasion on December 24th, filed under goblins.
Actually, we even tried Davina before, but we got nothing.
Oh, I love Davina.
Davina is amazing.
Davina. Is she nice?
Oh, she's absolutely lovely.
Davina's awesome. At least in that kind of, I love that program she's got.
And a woman that you've never seen. Is it the same woman?
Susan Triad would have been 40, 42. And women who abandon their children tend to be teenagers or early 20s.
Are you saying she's the Doctor's great-granddaughter?
It snows.
Oh, it really smells.
Oh, god damn it,
Snowing
does.
the night that Ruby was born, and it keeps snowing all around her. Actual
Even
snow,
inside.
which means that night is so.
Oh, what's she seen? What's she seen?
There was CCTV footage. The camera was positioned in a storage yard 66 meters away.
What does it show?
Can we get anything? Oh, yes, please.
Yeah, my gran asked for it because it's mine and it's all I've got. But you can't see anything. It's black and white and snow at midnight.
They could probably do something. It's worth a try. It's definitely worth a try.
Oh my God.
Even if it doesn't show anything, you gotta eliminate the possibility, haven't you?
Okay, well, it's at home, the VHS. My mum's got it. She's got it in a box.
I suggest we take Miss Sunday home.
At once, ma'am.
It's like we're on a mission.
They never give me proper work. They had me investigating shoplifting in Catford.
Okay, I'm still thrown by the Susan thing. It can't be Susan, can it? Unless it's got to be something more, right?
Maybe we can see my birth mother. If we can see her face just once.
They've got amazing technology. I mean, it can do anything.
Well, if your mother's part of it, then Ruby, you can tell her your mother is too. Now go and get Mrs. Flood.
What for?
Go and get her for Moose.
What, to watch over Cherry?
I just need you to look after Mum. It's only going to be for a couple of hours.
Oh, leave it to me. Aren't you a beauty?
Thank you.
You too, Ruby. Still hoping for that growth spurt.
Nah, she's just right. Just the way she's supposed to be.
Come on, girls. Let's find that woman.
I love that. She wants to be involved.
I would love a cup of tea.
Would you, sweetheart?
Get it yourself?
Well, we'd all like a lot of things.
What that's supposed to mean?
I'd be very careful, Mrs. Sunday. There's a storm coming in.
Oncoming storm? Is she the actual villain? Oh god, she's looking at the camera again. Is she the one who waits? Oh, I don't like how she looks at the camera, but it's always something to do with a moment of one of the pantheon, like Maestro in that, looking at the camera. It's that kind of thing. So is she one of the Pantheon? Oh, I'm excited.
If you've got a granddaughter, that means you've got kids.
Well, not quite.
What do you mean?
But you mean you can have a granddaughter before a daughter?
Life of a Time Lord.
That's confusing. Have they never mentioned his kids before?
And you've got the TARDIS, but you've never come back to see her. Why not?
You've seen my life. I bring disaster. Kate.
Oh, Doctor.
What if I go back and ruin her?
She's your granddaughter.
For what it's worth, I think you bring joy.
Aww. I love Kate.
Do you think Susan Triad is her? Do you want it to be? Doctor, what if you just said hello to her face?
What if it actually is her? Or maybe she knows our Susan.
Yes, but it's Triad Technology, the anagram. Like Morris said, probability of a trap, 95%.
96.
Is she working with Mrs. Flood? Or is this just being used as a distraction? Maybe she got fed the technology by Mrs. Flood. Okay.
And I've got my daily DNA sample, which says that Susan Triad is...
Susan Triad, human confirmed.
Okay.
Kate's got a chrysalis theory.
Just because Susan Triad is nice doesn't mean she can't change.
Maybe there's a symbiote in her or something. It's a good idea. So you got to cover all your things, and I feel like that's going to come back.
Kate, do you have a time window?
What you expressly told us in the 1970s unit.
You've got one.
Absolutely forbidden to experiment with any form of time technology.
Do you have a time window?
10 floors down.
You knew she was... As soon as she started saying that, she was going to have one. But, okay. I'm so excited, but I'm also nervous about what we could see.
Standing at -0.1 seconds.
Looks like a holodeck. I'm only on season 3 of Classic Who, so if this is actually in Classic Who, I have not seen it yet.
We can feed the time window using massive information from the VHS, actual positions of the snowflakes. Morris Gibbons!
Okay.
Get this VHS wired up to that system because we are going to recreate Christmas Eve 2004. Come on!
Oh, I hope it's something good, but I'm worried it's just going to be blurred, like, on purpose, or, like, she's going to turn around and her face is going to be completely blurred, or whoever it is. What if it's Ruby? Or Mel?
A little sort of
Or
ritual.
Mum?
But you can't
What if it's
see
her
anything.
mum?
The CCTV wasn't even pointing at the church.
I'm so worried about having her mum there, because the fact they wouldn't let her in, I'm wary of letting her in now.
This place is insane, Ruby. How much did it all cost?
Right, this might get noisy. Direct all comms traffic through me.
Oh, I'm so worried
Now,
for
stay
Mum.
back, behind the glass.
I don't want her to get
Everyone,
hurt.
Keep the chamber clear.
I have no idea what's going to happen, but Mrs. Flood with Cherry, I'm worried about that. She fucking hurts Cherry. Oh, don't she dare.
Now tell me when you were born.
December 24th.
I'm so nervous.
I was abandoned. My mother must have been.
It wasn't even her mother. We don't know it was or not. It was just somebody.
It was snowing.
Do you even know it was her mother? Because I'm trying to, like, leave it open to other possibilities.
It's snow.
Yeah.
Impossible.
I'll tell you what's impossible.
Haven't even switched it
I
on.
turned it on yet.
That's Ruby. Told you, she's powerful.
Time has tides and hollows and secrets.
We might not see anything.
It's the wildest I have ever seen.
I don't want her to get her hopes up and be disappointed. I'm so nervous. We're going to see. Come on. Come on, guys. I bet it's, like, blocked on purpose. Like, it can't be accessed on purpose or something, you know? Whoa, that's so freaking cool. But I like how it's glitchy because, like, the CCTV. That's awesome.
I've never seen the window this strong.
We have given it the greatest power of all, memory. Time is remembered. Memory is time. She went to the church. She left Ruby in the doorway.
come on.
And then she walked away.
Oh, whoa. Whoa. We gonna see?
Why can't we see it properly?
That is...
It's purposely blurred.
But she's gonna walk by, look at her face. Look, here she comes.
Oh!
Please, Morris! Morris, what is happening?
Power makes flooding like crazy!
You're not meant to see it. It's purposely blocked.
Can't make her out. Sorry, Doctor.
Why?
It's purposely blocked. She gonna stop and turn and point like she did before with the Doctor's vision of it?
That TARDIS is almost solid.
Yeah.
Oh, no, she's still there. Your mother is still there. Why
Remember, you have a time machine. Is her mother Susan, or is Ruby his daughter? Is Ruby his daughter and Susan's mother?
I wish I could tell her I made it. Mom, you should see what I've done. I traveled the universe.
Is she gonna turn around?
And I came back running.
She's gonna turn around and point, but that does look so solid. It's not glitching as much.
She's pointing at you. Can she see you? Did my mother see you?
I don't know why she was pointing at me. Anything? Anyone?
Does she know who you are?
Is she Susan, or is Ruby the Doctor's daughter? Like daughter, not like Janet. Is she the daughter? It could be a message. The figure could be pointing to them to something, to discover something.
All I've got is trees and stuff. Houses in the distance. Nothing.
If I scream or jump, I apologise.
Doctor! She's walking away!
No, Mom, please don't.
Oh, Ruby! Where's the Colonel gone? Or whatever. Where's the guy gone? He hasn't come back out from behind the TARDIS yet. Oh, Ruby, I'm sorry. Where is he?
Doctor? Can I ask?
Morris, a second, please.
No, I'm sorry, I've got to ask. What is that?
What the fork is that?
Where's Colonel Chidozi?
Yeah, just...
No. Stay where you are!
Where's he gone?
Chidozi, where are you? Are you in there?
Where's he gone? I knew he disappeared.
Colonel Chidozi, you will report at once. Can you hear me?
Is that the storm that's got on its way? The oncoming storm, isn't that the Doctor?
What is it though? Is it coming from my mother?
Is it your mother?
Winston, where are you? Are you still in this room?
I can't hear him.
GML. He's alive.
What trying to see? Are you inside that thing? Then where are you?
I am lost.
Okay, but we can...
Whoa, come on, help him.
Seeing right into my soul. And it's so old.
What is it?
Waiting.
What is?
It's been waiting for so long.
Whoa, what the fuck? What is it? What's been the one who waits. It's the one who waits, isn't it? Please tell me that guy's not dead. It's the one who waits. It's been waiting for so long.
Open the doors.
You sure?
Keep back, everyone.
Yeah, please. What is it? What have they seen? Has he died? It's like his body is so old it turned to dust.
He looks like he's been dead for 100 years.
At least.
So sorry.
Oh, shit's pissed. Is it going to be her? You can do it, Doctor. Come on. Come on. What if... Oh, Doctor, honey. He's so nervous about seeing her again. If it is her. Like, does he want it to be her? Does he not want it to be her? This is huge. Like, not just this, what's going on?
Now stop grizzling and fix it. Because if Susan is your granddaughter, then she might be the key to this.
If it's he needed an old companion, somebody who knows him.
Whatever that thing was, it burnt itself out of the time window, but it survived on the VHS.
No, it wasn't there.
Whoa.
I swear to you, every time I've watched that tape, it wasn't there.
Weeping Angel?
Break it down every single pixel. We need to know what that thing is. I need to see.
Yes.
I've got image control.
Okay. Be careful. What if it gets into the system? What if doing this is going to let it out?
Could I introduce my friend?
Not right now. We're about to go on.
Hello, hi there. I'm the doctor.
Ah, nice to meet you, pet. Doctor Who?
Just the doctor.
Get a lot of dreams.
What do you dream about?
I'm sorry, but we're going to be late, Susan.
No.
See, do you dream about a girl called Lindy? Do you dream about a place called Pacifico Del Rio?
That's all her dreams.
About being an ambulance?
She does. Holy shit, that's all her dreams.
She doesn't know how, but she remembered them.
I don't think it's our Susan, but maybe it's a message to get through to the doctor. Hey, Brig. I have seen Nicholas Courtney in Classic Who, though, but not the Brig.
No, well, the TARDIS was there on Ruby Road. We know that.
It's there for a second time, which you said couldn't happen. But this time, it's 20 meters to the north, and that thing is wrapped around it. But how?
I don't know.
What the... That's the sound we've been hearing. It's that sound again. The doctor said it was like it didn't like bounty hunters. We heard it before when they landed on Abbey Road.
The shape exists around the TARDIS on the VHS, but what if it exists around the TARDIS now?
Evacuate the ops room. Leave the TARDIS alone.
Lock it down. Deadlock everything.
Okay, I've
What's it going to be?
I think Susan Triad is a part of it.
Yeah, I do think the fact that she can remember those things, she's definitely part of it. And it's oh fuck, what is happening?
On my orders, all non-essential staff will clear the room right now.
Everybody out. Everybody out. Not just non-essential staff. Everyone.
Which means I love you, and thank you, and goodbye.
She's got to do this.
The blinks! Scan the TARDIS!
Commence maximum scan.
Oh God, what if the blinks is to do with it? I don't know what's going to happen. What has happened to the TARDIS? Is that our Susan? What the hell is Mrs. Flood? And is Cherry okay?
Analysis confirms life form.
Well,
Life form?
it registered on the quantum shirt.
Oh yeah, because the stuff. We're going to start seeing it now? Or can we only see it on certain wavelengths?
And I think
we can succeed.
Yes, I know, but...
Doctor.
I know, wait. Kate, get Ruby to the time window.
What for?
You do not question, you move. Sullivan, take her and run. Just go.
I hope. I dare to hope.
What's happened? Is she okay?
But I keep having bad dreams.
What's going on?
As this life form is woven into the fabric of the TARDIS itself, like it's part of it.
Is it the TARDIS?
My name is Kate Lethbridge-Stewart, Commander-in-Chief of the Unified Intelligence.
Identify yourself, come on.
He is hidden in the howling void. He is hidden within.
The one who waits.
And he whispered to the vessel.
Who has?
The doctor.
Harry, what are you doing?
And the Lord of Time was blind and vain and knew nothing.
What is happening in there?
It's Harriet. It's like...
She's possessed.
Harriet, you met her.
Yeah, I know, but what is her full name?
Harriet Harbinger.
Harbinger! It's the Harbinger! Oh God, it's another Harbinger! Time.
Blue skin, a dream of metal eyes.
It's gonna possess her. The never, the night, the terror, the returning. What is it? What God is it?
I don't know what he wanted me to do. Why am I here?
Other one, get out. Other one, get out, quick. Oh, fuck, they're both sealed in. She's gonna get hurt.
Everything's broken. It's starting to remember. It's going back to Christmas Eve.
I think the mum is warning.
We'll step away from your desk.
Colonel.
She can't.
There is the toy maker, the god of games. There is Trickster, the god of traps.
Yeah.
There is Maestro, the god of music. There is Reprobate, the god of...
Oh, Susan, leave her alone. Don't.
Threefold deity of malice and mischief and misery.
Warning.
What is it?
There are gods of skin and shame and secrets.
What god is it?
And his names are many. His name has been set and certified. And his one true name forevermore is...
Who's that?
It was the wrong anagram.
Who's Sutak? Who's Sutak? Who's Sutak? What the fuck?
Get back. Leave her alone.
No.
You said you were a doctor. Why didn't you try to help?
Sutek is the god of death, and by his hand all creation shall fall into dust and ashes.
Holy crap bag. Oh my fork.
I am Sutek, the god of death. I am the night.
But what's this got to do with Ruby?
I am the lost.
Is that Sutak? Who's that? Come on, let's see.
Life will perish at my hand.
Fuck me. That looks so cool but creepy.
Did you think I was family? Doctor, I bring Sutek's gift for you. And for all your tiny, incessant universe.
What the fork? Okay, who's Mrs. Flood? I'm just looking at the names. Sutek. Who's Sutek? That's not a name I know. Please do not tell me in the comments. Do not tell me. I do not want to be spoiled. If it's a character or a being that's been in the universe somewhere, do not tell me. I do not want to know. Like, that looks kind of like alienish because it's got multiple eyes, but also an Egyptian god. And it sounds Sutek. Kind of sounds Egyptianish. Was that can't be our Susan, could it? It was just they used the name of Susan and Triad and TARDIS to draw the Doctor in. That was the part of the trap that was for him. Because that cannot be our Susan ending like that. Like, no. Susan deserves better than that. Working how? Ooh, I do not want. Oh god, I want to know what Sutek is, but I don't want to be spoiled for it. What the hell is going on with Cherry and Mrs. Flood though? Like, if you looked at the thing again, is she Susan, or is she like? Because when Maestro said that, like, why is she there? Like that, the most powerful one. Why was they there? Why were they? It was she, wasn't it? I believe. I'm all over the place right now. But if they say she, was that Mrs. Flood that dropped her off at just a younger Mrs. Flood, maybe? Did it change to point at the Doctor to warn? Who the fork is Sutek? I'm glad Mum was there to support Ruby. The fact they acted. What is Ruby? Is like the fact they talked about the Doctor's child and how we haven't met the Doctor's child yet, like it because it's all out of order. Because as far as I know, they haven't mentioned the Doctor's child at all. It's just been the Doctor's granddaughter. Is Ruby going to be the Doctor's daughter? Or is Ruby a regeneration? No, she can't be a regeneration of Susan, unless it was a previous regeneration of Susan. Because, like, in it, apologies if I'm getting my Doctor Who lore wrong. It's Time Lords that can generally regenerate. They don't get the access to regeneration unless they're a Time Lord. But because Susan is a relative of the Doctor, and the Doctor's the timeless child, that's been written into that, can Susan regenerate because of the bloodline? It's just a natural bloodline thing. So can Susan regenerate? So could Ruby be Susan? Like a previous Lupus Susan, and then First Doctor didn't know about it being a previous thing as Susan, or about it looping back around from Ruby to Susan because they, Timeless Child, they wipe, like every regeneration, they did wipe the mind memories every regeneration cycle, so the First Doctor wouldn't remember that Susan had another regeneration. So is Ruby going to become Susan? Or, God, this is going to be a discussion in my hangout. Ooh. Holy fuck, that's a scary one. God, that was creepy. But that was fucking good. Like, oh, hang on. We didn't get the classic noise. And my head instantly, soon, I gotta say it came into my head. Eric from Blind Wave is going to be pissed off to see that, but he's going to be glad it didn't get the noise. Oh, god damn. The fucking Harbinger again. Harriet Harbinger. Oh my. So all of them have got Harbinger. So my head is like reeling. There's probably so much I want to talk about. Hopefully when I'm editing, I come up with stuff. Like I might even try to take notes whilst I'm editing. Like going, I want to talk about this, I want to talk about this, blah, 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 blah. Oh, who is Sutek? Like, again, please, I am begging you, do not spoil me in the comments. Do not spoil anyone else who does not know. Do not mention if Sutek has been in the Whoniverse somewhere before. Do not comment it. Do not say anything, because not just for myself. Do not spoil anyone else. But this is fucking cool. Like, I can't tell if the Doctor was just terrified or if he recognised the name. Like, I want to know how Mrs. Flood's involved. Is Mrs. Flood Susan? Is Mrs. Flood Ruby? Is Mrs. Flood I'm assuming Sutek is the one who waits. Is Mrs. Flood the most powerful one? It's just, I keep repeating myself because I'm forgetting what I'm doing, because it's like, oh my god, that was brilliant. Oh, got one more episode until, and then it's Christmas. Like, I feel like this is going to be gonna get some answers, but we're going to get some questions as well. And I feel like this one is going to lead into the Christmas special. Like, this is not going to be fully resolved this season. That was fucking brilliant. The lead on of it being Susan, our Susan, like, oh, my head is like, I was like going, oh, it'd be interesting if it was Susan, but if I want to have Susan back, but I feel like I want it to be Susan, you know, like my head's like, I got part of my head hoping now, please give us Susan. Give us Carol Ann Ford, please. You know, I can't help it. Like, I don't know what age Carol Ann Ford is, but if we're going to get Susan, give us Carol Ann Ford. Just for a moment. But I feel like if we're going to get any member of the Doctor's family, it's going to be his child, you know? Because of the fact that, like, this episode, they were talking about the fact he doesn't know about his child. And the fact that he's mentioned father power and daddy power, that dad and father, that's been mentioned a lot. I feel like if we're going to get any member of his family, it's going to be his child. It'd be crazy if Ruby ends up being his kid. But then, who's the other parent? Or is it going to be... Jesus, what if it is the Doctor's daughter? What if it's Jenny, isn't it? My head, because my head's reeling, I'm getting it wrong. Georgia Tennant. What if, because like wasn't she a clone? What if that's the Doctor's child? What if Ruby's a regeneration of Jenny? It's Jenny, isn't it? My head is reeling. I'm second guessing everything. Oh god, I cannot wait to see and hear everybody's speculation on this episode. The hangout is gonna be immense. Like, even if it's just me rambling on and nobody else comes in, I'm just gonna bum. I hope either that or my head will just freeze. But I'm gonna try and remember to take notes. while I'm editing. Like, it's going to make it a nightmare to edit. I'm way behind on everything because there's everything in outside of that. It's a shit show at the moment. Everything's all over the place. Health included. But, oh boy, I've got to try to go to sleep now. And then I've got to try to edit this. Have the fork. That was insane, and I loved it. And I can't wait, but I can wait because I don't want it to be over. Oh boy, I cannot wait to see other people's reactions to this. But I also not sure I want to. Like, there's some people that I know have watched Classic Who and other parts of the Whoniverse and that. I always don't want to watch them just in case they go, oh God, Sutek such and such. Sutek was in this bit. I don't want to know. Oh boy, but I would love to hear your theory. If you don't know, I would love to hear your theories. If you do know, I would love to know what you thought of this episode without spoilers. Okay? But yeah, I would love to know. Oh boy, this is going to be good finale. That was excellent. I'm excited. I could ramble on more and more, but I'm probably just going to end up repeating myself again. And I need to calm my brain down because it's 1,000,000 miles a second right now. I need to rein it in, but that, oh boy, that was good. I would love to know what you guys thought. But if you enjoyed the reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give the notification bell a tick. You'll know when the next episode goes live. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you again for the next one. Bye-bye.